So today we're going to look at our camping food. In our previous video, we did go over how much we love camping and how we prepare simply for it. And pretty much everything starts with cooking bacon. So let's talk about that first. In our other video, we talked about how we kind of pre-bake everything. And so I pre-bake a whole pile of bacon, stick it in a Ziploc, and then I use that to kind of grease our pan between everything. And we can cook everything from coconut and almond flour pancakes that we've pre-mixed the batter to breakfast sausage to everything else. And you'll see that I just use that one stainless steel skillet for pretty much everything. On our pancakes, we did put fat bombs, which these are just my fat bombs from my site, and I just stick them in a squeeze tube. We also, after we cook the bacon, we use that grease to cook our eggs in. These are kind of all of our breakfasts. Breakfast sausage, you can see the bacon right there. And then the ever important water for coffee. And it's just a beautiful morning. I love starting the morning with a slow breakfast, making sure I get that good nutrition into the kids. This is our lunch, and so our lunch is a lot of times just kind of lettuce wraps with meat. I use that moon cheese that I talked about in that last video. And if we catch a fish, that's also a delicious lunch. Look at the shock on his face. It's a nice brown trout that he caught. And we just fry it right up in that stainless steel skillet. On to dinner. Actually, pre-dinner this is my little guy. He's eating some peanuts, and that's a great way for kids because sometimes camping cooking takes longer than we expect. So eating some peanuts is a great kind of preview appetizer, keeps them busy while they're waiting to cook. And our first dish is going to be tacos with the cheese shell, and this recipe is on my site. So this is pre-made taco meat, as I talked about in the last video, and then we're just reheating that shell over the fire. And this is what camping looks like. Got our guacamole and our sour cream. And here's our next dinner, which is just, again, we're using that bacon to grease the pan again. Meatballs from Costco that we browned, and they're really clean, no fillers or stuff in it. And then I just add some cabbage. Cabbage is great for camping because it keeps so well. And it's kind of like that keto crack slaw. And then we use the chili lime mayonnaise that I made and put in a bottle before we left. And we add that to the top. Everybody loves to get involved cooking camping food, and I love to have them. Just some pretty simple meals. And you can see he's roasting hot dogs over the fire. We just eat them right off the stick. Sometimes we'll put some mustard on a plate and dip that in. Hamburgers are another easy one. Just pretty simple. We added that guacamole to the top, and there's our guacamole burgers. And then to clean, this is kind of just always keeping a hot water thing because you're going to need that for dishes anyway, going on your stove while you're cooking everything else. And then adding a little bit of soap and that hot water immediately to the pan makes them so much easier to clean. So our camping meals are simple, but they're delicious, and they don't get my kids or myself off track health-wise, so we can still enjoy the beautiful outdoors without feeling blah. So I hope that was helpful. Check out my other video for sure for all of the prep. That's a longer one with a lot of the prep information in it. And we'll see you back next time.